Hello everybody and welcome to part 13 of Holy Crap, that series is still alive? Yes it is. I am a man of my word, and I told you guys that I would continue playing this game, even though we started a Resident Evil 7 Let's Play. I told you I would do 2 episodes of the Resident Evil 7 Let's Play and an episode of Steins Gate. This way, not only will we get more Steins Gate episodes faster, because I'm really enjoying Resident Evil, so I want to keep making videos of those, keep posting videos of those, but in between the Resident Evil videos, I have to put Steins Gate. So this way, you get Steins Gate finished faster, and we also get Resident Evil 7. So it's a win-win. But last time we left off, I'm not going to go over everything. I suggest you just watch the last episode if you haven't. But we left off where all of us were having a meeting and trying to decide what we should call the emails that are sent to the past. We were trying to come up with a cool nickname for it. So let's get back into it, shall we? If this is your first episode that you're watching, 1, you're going to be super confused. 2, I suggest you read the description because it will explain to you the cringy voices and everything. So let's get into it. Hopefully I remember everyone's voice. Let's go.
It's way too choony, man.
Traitors. Fine. Then let's hear alternatives. Don't tell me you rejected my idea without having any bright ideas of your own. I don't remember what we used for the thumbnail of the last... Oh yeah, we used the spooky thing for the last thumbnail. So this could be the thumbnail for this episode. If we wanted it to be. Unless we find something cooler. I think it needs to be something easy to understand. It's an email that regresses through time. So how about retro mail? What does retro mean? Mayuri is busy eating strawberry jelly. Just eating jelly? Ew, what the hell? How can she eat that stuff after hearing about Jellyman? That's a good question. Sounds like you have your answer, Christina. You said it should be easy to understand, but it wasn't easy to understand at all, was it? But that's because Mayuri-san is... never mind. Yo, what were you just gonna say about Mayuri? Were you gonna call her dumb? Because I will fight you. I will fight you if you talk bad about Mayuri. Were you about to say because Mayuri's dumb? No. Oh? Christian, do you think Mayushi's dumb? I don't. I promise I don't, okay? Somehow, Kadisu manages to glare at me even while soothing Mayuri. I think that's exactly what she was trying to say.
I vote the male who leapt through time.
That's too stiff. It's hard to say.
It's better than your nostalgistic, expeditious nonsense. And mine makes a better movie title reference.
That's not cool. It needs to be cool.
You're rejecting it for that?
It's too long.
Doo-doo-doo! Mayushi has an idea! How about back to the mail? I took a movie title and changed the word to mail.
I already did the movie joke, Mayushi.
Besides, I think the meaning is a little off. She probably meant mail to the future, but our emails go to the past.
It's not about meaning. I took a movie title and changed the word to mail.
Either way, it's too long.
How about DeLorean mail?
They're making so many Back to the Future jokes. That doesn't even say what kind of mail it is. Hey, we don't have time for this nonsense. Let's just abbreviate it to D-mail and move on.
Got that D-mail, boy.
But that's boring. It don't care if it's boring. I think it's supposed to be I don't care if it's boring. Shut down. Kadisu's influence in the lab seems to have grown significantly these past few days.
D-mail it is!
Mayuri, finished with her jelly, proclaims in satisfaction. Wait, when did Mayuri become the moderator?
So why does the D-mail phenomenon occur?
Because the path through the ring singularity is open. We've been over this already. We don't know if there's actually a black hole at work here. It could be an entirely different phenomenon that just happens to resemble CERN's experiments. It's dangerous to jump to conclusions. Why so timid? Don't you want our time travel experiments to succeed? That's why we put our lives on the line to hack CERN. What we need to figure out is how to turn the phone wave, named subject to change, into a usable time machine.
Do you really think that's possible?
There is no think, only do. What, did you read that off a motivational poster? You're like the classic incompetent boss. Damn you! You dare insult the insane mad scientist Huey Kyuma?
Well, it's not like Okarin's the boss anyway.
Indeed. I am the symbol of this lab, not the boss. This strand of hair. God. It's triggering me. Triggered. I don't know what you mean by symbol, but how do you plan to turn the phone wave into a time machine? Let's have the details. My plan. Alright. There is one thing. We've been thinking that the electrical discharge happens at random, but I have a hypothesis. Which is... I look at my watch. It's past noon. Recall the conditions when it occurred, Christina. We experimented through the night with no results, but there's one variable we overlooked, the simplest, most definitive variable of all. That is, the time of the occurrence. Hey, that's what I said. I said it's either the temperature or the time. Time. Ah. I checked the times of the two previous occurrences. When I accidentally sent the first D-mail to Daru's phone, it happened between noon and 1 p.m. The second time, when all four of us observed the D-mail, it was 6 p.m. So, if we perform the experiment within that time frame, we might be able to reproduce the effect. Let's try it right now. Kurisu bolts into the development room, suddenly bursting with enthusiasm.
Well, I'm glad to see she has her priorities straight.
Mayushi's banana supply is getting low. Gotta buy more.
Only one banana remains untouched. We got rid of the jellified bananas, and then we ate the rest. Sorry, Mayuri-san. I'll go buy you some new bananas later.
Really? Yay! Okari and Daru couldn't eat my bananas, but they never buy new ones.
I'll be sure to amend that in the future. A bunch of bananas is a small price to pay in order to bring chaos to the world. Kurisu picks the last banana off the stem, leans under the table, and places it inside the microwave. First, let's see if it'll become a jellyman. Ugh! She tries to get up and gloriously bangs her head underneath the table. Trying for the clumsy girl appeal? It was an accident. Kurisu gets up, blushing in embarrassment with tears in her eyes. Oh my god, women are so emotional. Especially anime women who cry all the time. Put the microwave somewhere else. It's dangerous and hard to reach like this. It'll punch through the floor if we put it on the table.
Christian, pain, go away!
Mayuri pats the back of Kurisu's head, then swipes her hand through the air. Thanks, Mayuri-san. She thinks she's an idiot. Mayuri's not an idiot, alright? She's just eccentric. Kurisu pulls herself together, types on her phone, and activates the phone wave. The banana inside the microwave slowly begins to spin backwards as the timer counts down. Ah! Kurisu, who is peering into the microwave, suddenly shouts in surprise. The banana has vanished. Boom, I called it. It's time. At the exact same moment, the banana reappears on its stem, jellified.
Whoa!
It became name of Joe Banana.
Just as I suspected, the critical variable was time. I was a little anxious about the result, but it all worked out. I outwitted the impertinent genius girl. Now my position as symbol of the lab is secure. Well, way to go, Okabe. It was so simple, I didn't notice it. Well, what can I say? Simple is my middle name. Kurisu says with a slightly sulky expression. Your praise does you credit, Christina, but I know you're frustrated you didn't think of it first. Anyway, let's see if we can send another Gmail. Kurisu ignores my proud laughter and excitedly starts typing out a mail. Gah, I feel like my authority has been on the decline since that girl showed up.
It's cool, man. You never had any to begin with.
Help me, you two. Okabe, I'm sending an email to your phone. When did I become her assistant? I grind my teeth in frustration, but I do as I'm told and insert my phone into the phone wave. Slop.
What are you gonna send, Christian?
Mayori presses up against Kurisu and sneaks a peek at Kurisu's phone. It doesn't matter what it says, what matters is whether we can send it or not.
Let me see. Okabe is an airhead.
Wait, you there, assistant, what are you typing? You'll see. Ready? I'm sending it. Daru has already set the microwave's timer through the X68000. There's nothing inside, but the microwave still operates. The countdown starts from 120. This is where the timing counts. We know that we have to open the microwave door during the operation, but we still don't know when to send the mail. For now, we'll do them simultaneously. Kurisu readies her finger on her phone's send button. I grasp the microwave's door handle. Mayori seeks cover.
Starting the countdown.
The microwave timer soon indicates 70.
3, 2, 1, 0.
Kurisu presses send, and at nearly the same instant, I open the microwave door. Oh shit. It's working! It's working, you guys! Lightning crackles in the air. The cushion underneath the phone wave collapses under the weight. The floor starts creaking. It's exactly like the discharge phenomenon that occurred before. The discharge lasts for about 10 seconds. After it subsides, we stare at the phone wave with bated breath. Luckily, it didn't break through the floor. Did it arrive? Oh shit. I disconnect my phone from the phone wave and check my mail. Kurisu stands beside me and peers at the screen. I go all the way down, damn. Dun dun! It was received. It's 8-2. It was received 7:28. What? Okabe is in. What? There's an email there. 2 of them, even, and they're written in English. The timestamps are from 5 days ago. Kurisu starts laughing when she sees the mail, even though she's the one who wrote it. The Okabe in the first one is obviously my name. But what does airhead in the second one mean? My English is shaky. Is she saying my head can fly or something? Whatever. I may not know what it means, but I do know this. My assistant is making fun of me. But that doesn't matter right now. Christina, did you send 2 emails? No, I only sent 1.
Miyushi saw it too. She really only sent 1.
But I received 2. It's like, back in the day. Do you remember back in the day with, like, flip phones and stuff? If you sent a really long message, then it would send it in, like, multiple messages. Do you guys remember that? I remember that. Because I would, like, send the longest freaking messages known to man, and then it would be, like, them getting 10 messages at once. And then I'd get, like, a 10 message, thing back, and you had to, like, organize it, because it came, like, mixed and jumbled. So you had to, like, read the first part, and then be like, okay, and then, like, go through all 10 messages and see which one logically comes next. Oh, man.
Back in my day, texting was so much harder.
You're right, I even sent it in one sentence, but it got divided.
By the way, what does this word mean?
Why don't you look it up?
I guess she doesn't want to answer. I was having some cashews before I started recording. Note to self, do not eat any form of nuts before recording, because it gets like caught in my throat. Haha, eat nuts, ha! Ah, funny.
That reminds me, the D-mail from before was cut up mid-sentence too.
Was it?
Yeah, look at your history. I'm pretty sure I said Okadin's a perv.
We going back. Perv. Okadin's a P. He's a P. You're right, this one got split up too.
I wonder what's causing it.
Maybe it's related to the Jellyman.
Mayushi wants to know why it arrived 5 days ago. Good point. Didn't the last one also arrive 5 days before we sent it?
Yeah, it did.
Is there some kind of rule for when it arrives?
Let's try sending more.
Mayori's right. Now that we've figured out how to send emails, we should keep experimenting and collect as much data as we can. Careful. This chapter, remember, this chapter is called Butterfly Effects Divergence, which means I'm thinking one of these messages we send back in time, it's not gonna seem like a big deal. It's just gonna seem like, yeah, whatever, haha, a little joke or something. But really, due to the butterfly effect, it's going to change time. That's what I'm thinking. Alright, Lab Mam's battle stations.
Uh-oh, he's at it again.
Our mission to send as many D-mails as possible. Daru, man the X68000. Your job is to observe, adjust, and gather information on the phone wave named subject to change. Assistant, keep those mails coming. Try various patterns of text. Japanese, English, full width, half width, emoticons. The actual messages don't matter. I'm sure Shining Finger would be better for the job, but since she's not a lab ma'am, I'll leave it to Karisu.
What about Mayushi?
Your mission is to go shopping. Just buy some bananas for now. I, Yui, and Kuma shall fund you.
Wow, you're so generous! So, I guess your job is opening the microwave.
Whoa, you saved the easiest job for yourself?
No, my assistant's judgment is sound. The key to a successful D-mail is most likely the correct timing of opening the microwave door.
I was just kidding.
Leave this task to Yui and Kuma. I shall open this door with precision, boldness, and delicacy, as if it were the flesh of a beautiful woman. What? Her face.
Oh, goody, that's naughty!
Furthermore, the current operation is top secret. You must not leak it to anyone. Got it? Mayuri nods. The others are ignoring me. Now, I shall give this operation a name. It shall be known as
Don't need one. Let's start.
What? But you ruined my climactic scene. Damn you, assistant. This is an outrage. Afterwards, the D-mail experiment, its name is Operation Erd, though I lost my chance to announce it, continues for 2 hours. During that time, every D-mail goes back in time without a hitch. Now it's time to take a break. We're all hungry, and except for Mayuri, we've been up since last night.
Go ahead and rest. I'm gonna have a go at it a little longer.
She's been going at it for hours, and she's still full of energy. It's hard to believe she was so opposed to time travel research before. Her scientist's blood must be on fire. We've made a number of discoveries, but we can't wait to assess them until after we eat. Oh, but we can wait to assess them until after we eat. Daru and I leave the two girls to watch over the lab as we go shopping at the convenience store. We return from the convenience store to find the Brontu workshop's one and only part-time warrior standing in front of the building. She's stretching. Alright, her voice is like really, really deep Valley Hills girl. But randomly gets really serious and scary. Sup? No. Sup? Actually, I think that is it. We'll find out when she has more words. She notices me and calls out without stopping her exercises. What shenanigans are you up to this early in the morning? Shenanigans? This girl has a thing for unusual words. Shenanigans is not an unusual word. The kind you wouldn't believe. We're building the first time machine in human history. Huh? Cool. Hey, shouldn't you be more surprised?
Can't blame her for being skeptical. I didn't think it was possible either.
Well, you see, she's not skeptical. She probably is just like, yeah, I know. Because I'm John Titor and I'm a time traveler already.
And isn't that top secret? I thought you didn't want anyone to know.
Crap! Part-time warrior, please, keep what I just said a secret. Sure, by the way. Part-time warrior glances at the Brawn Tube workshop. The boss is really pissed. Oh, sorry. The boss is really pissed. Why? The noise. Whatever you're doing up there, it's got the whole building shaking. Dust everywhere. It's kind of like an air raid. It was saying stuff like, what's that nutcase doing? I'm gonna raise his damn rent. Maybe you should go apologize.
Oh boy, what if he kicks us out?
Alright, leave it to me. Naru, go tell my assistant to lay off the experiments for now.
Roger that. I won't forget you, soldier.
Daru salutes and races up to the second floor. By the way, is Makis Karisu here too? Yeah? Come to think of it, she did pick a fight with Christina yesterday. Have you met before? No. Yesterday was first contact. First contact? That's a strange way of putting it. Oh, really? She said she's a warrior. She talks like a soldier. Weren't you a little hostile for her first contact? She's my enemy. What? I barely heard her. Her voice was so low. I'm about to ask her to repeat herself, but Suzawa is staring at the ground in silence. She obviously doesn't want to talk about this. Did she call Kurisu her enemy? But that doesn't make sense. How could she be your enemy? You just met, right? Yeah. Did she do something to you? Not to me. What does that mean? She did something to someone else. If you want, I can go talk things over with Christina. It doesn't really matter. Maybe you're blaming the wrong person. Jeez, give it a rest. She hits me with a glare. Anyway, shouldn't you apologize to the boss instead of talking to me? Actually, I'm getting cold feet. But I am Ewing, Kuma, the mad scientist who brings chaos to the world. I can't falter now. I steel myself and enter the Brawn Tube workshop. Part-time warrior follows me inside. I have come! Mr. Braun is sitting at the counter inside, slurping delivery ramen. Oh, dude, I would not fuck with Mr. Ram. He is scary. Even when I enter, he doesn't look away from the huge 42-inch CRT. It's showing some news shows report on some celebrity divorce. Part-time warrior doesn't say anything.
Yawn.
She's just going to stand there and watch him rip me a new one. Is that how this is going? Hey, Okabe. The hell are you doing up there? Straight to the punch. He doesn't take his eyes off the TV, nor does he stop slurping his ramen. Yet, despite his sedentary posture, he exudes extraordinary pressure. But now is not the time to falter. We're currently conducting experiments that will change the course of human history. The discoveries we make today will shape the world for centuries. I don't care what games you guys play. I'm the owner of this building, got it? And the building's really worn out. You keep shaking it like that, you could bring the whole damn thing down on our heads. Better keep quiet about the dent in the floor. Very interesting, Mr. Braun. Don't tell me you forged this building's earthquake safety certificate. What if I did? Holy crap. Maybe we should seek shelter soon. It's been properly reinforced, but regardless, you guys are still shaking it too much. So what if a few buildings collapse? What's that? As I've said countless times before, our current experiment is of vital importance to the history of science. No, to the history of human civilization itself. It's more important than prolonging this building's lifetime for another 10 or so measly years. The building starts shaking again as soon as I finish speaking. Flakes of concrete start falling from the ceiling. The 42-inch CRT's image goes to static. Damn it, Roru, what are you doing? I thought I told you to stop the experiments. Oh, Cubby. He's glaring at me. Oh, Jesus. Look at this dude. This thing says Jack Hummer. His arms are freaking shaped like jackhammers. I don't even know what that means, but he's buff. That's what I'm saying. The ceiling is falling, you dumbass. Some got into my ramen. What are you gonna do about it, huh? No more shaking, or I'll raise your rent by 10,000. Damn. What? If you raise it 10,000 yen, we're ruined. Leave it to me, Mr. Brown. On my honor, I swear there won't be any more shaking today. With that, I race out of the Brawn 2 workshop. Christina, stop the experiments at once! When I burst into the lab, I found the three of them in the middle of lunch. Mary has juicy chicken number 1. Daru has a convenience store boxed lunch. Kadisu's eating cup noodles with a fork.
Sorry, Okarin. Mayushi tried to warm up some chicken. I accidentally put it through reverse rotation and then it started sparking.
I see. I sent you an email. Didn't you get it? Your sarcasm is not appreciated, Christina. You know as well as I do that my phone is still attached to the phone wave. I disconnect my phone from the phone wave while grinding my teeth. One more, please. Stop screwing around. I'm the one who has to deal with Mr. Braun. But I gave you 5 days advance notice. Oh my god. Well, yeah, the timestamp's from 5 days ago, but...
Was he mad?
Yeah, I could feel his killing aura. Daru turns pale, but the two girls don't seem to care. They know not the wrath of Mr. Braun. Ignorance is bliss. Anyway, no more experiments today. Well, at least we got some good data. Then Kadisu hides her mouth with her hand as she yawns. I'm dead tired, and my hair's dried out. I want to take a shower and go to sleep. I saw Ian take a box lunch out of the convenience store bag. It's cold, so I toss it in the phone wave and set the timer normally.
If you want a shower, there's one here. Doesn't have a bath though. Okarin always uses it.
It's probably filthy. I'd be lying if I called it clean. This entire building is in shambles. Anyway, I refuse to use the same shower as Okabe. I understand. Nobody will blame you if you don't use it. Of course, since the three of us stayed up all night, we're all pretty smelly. Given the sweltering heat and the fact that we kept the windows closed all night, I bet this place is smelling pretty rank about now. That's why I'm going back to my hotel once I finish eating. Karisu slurps her cup of noodles indignantly. I bought them at her request. She was raised in America, yet she likes cup noodles. Strange. Gotta scroll all the way up in our messages to the present day. Oh shit. Oh, it's Lukaku? Kuma-san, are you familiar with Gero Froggies? They were a huge fad last year. We have a ton of them at the shrine, so if you like, could you take a few off of our hands? Dad brought a whole box home for some reason. Then he said they were for me. I don't know what to do with them. P.S. I was so bewildered, I couldn't do any practice swings with Samidari. God damn it, Lukaku. You need to be doing your practice swings. Alright, we're gonna drop a save before we reply. And we'll reply to him. Say, Garo froggies. Those weird looking frog things that were popular with teenage girls in Shibuya last year, right? If I'm not mistaken, they came out with a wide variety of them. That's kind of a boring response. Is it, what is it, W? Ha ha ha, we remember. After all this time, oh shit, that's the wrong button. We were doing so good. Okay, we'll say Dad. You know, the stories you tell paint a very different picture of your father than the impression I got from meeting him. Which is the true him, I wonder? Bump bump. No, that's a little boring too. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Reason. I suspect the last year's Garo Froggy boom was an organization plot. Be careful, Lukaku. Those Garo Froggies may be responsible for your father's strange behavior. What the hell? No, we're just gonna say the Garo Froggies one. We're just gonna say the Garo... Oh, shit. Oh, shit. We done goofed. We accidentally clicked. Here, wait. We goofed, guys. We goofed. And you think I'm gonna edit this out? Not happening. Alright, we'll send this one. We'll send this one. There we go. We're good. Celebrity bath time at a high-class hotel? I want to come too. Not a chance.
Mayushi wants to come too.
You can come anytime, Miyuri.
Really? Thank you.
I take my warm food out of the microwave, take a fresh bottle of Dr. Pepper out of the fridge, and join in on lunch.
Hey, I'm Okane. Hey,
I'm Okane. Oh god.
Hey, Okane, I've been wondering, but why do you drink soda while you eat? Does it make it taste better?
I don't really see a problem.
Me neither.
Same, I didn't give it a second thought.
Huh?
You're acting weird, Mayuri. It's normal to drink soda while eating.
It's normal, duh.
No objections.
No way! You guys are the weird ones.
Wait, what? Well, I'm a pure... I don't even know what that word is. Daru loves cola like a typical fat otaku. Oh, Doc-parian. I get it. Because he's obsessed with Dr. Pepper. Daru loves cola like a typical fat otaku. And Kadisu lives in America, home of soda. What was it, H? Doc-parian. Someone who loves Dr. Pepper above all beverages, coined by Okane. Hey, we figured it out before we even read the definition. So I admit our opinion is biased, but that doesn't matter right now. Now, let's discuss Operation Erd's progress.
Operation Erd?
Oh, right. Thanks to a certain assistant, I didn't get the chance to present the operation's codename yesterday. Heed me! These D-mail experiments are all part of Operation Erd. The experiments have been fruitful. She's an interrupter. Nobody likes an interrupter, Kodizu. She interrupts me again. At the very least, we've learned what we can do with the D-mail. Kodizu places her empty noodle cup on the table, then retrieves the whiteboard from the development room. While the rest of us eat, she scribbles on the whiteboard, then puts it up against the wall. That about sums it up. Anything to add? No, I can't read whatever that is. Maybe that says something, command, for microwave warming function, reverse rotation. Force microwave door open while warming is in progress, timing unconfirmed. Discharge phenomenon. Send mail to phone wave, name subject change, during discharge. Conditions for discharge, 12 o'clock to 18 o'clock. 1200 to 1800, however you want to say that. It's just noon to 6? Noon to 6, I think? I don't know, I'm American, I don't use that time. The email text limit. 12 1-byte or 6 2-byte characters times 3. Any more fails to send. Distance into past depends on phone wave. Timer input. 1 second on timer equals 1 hour into the past. Contents of microwave become jellymen. Confirmed to also teleport. Alright, that sounds accurate. Sounds like we summed it up. Nothing especially. She summarized the vital points. Pots, not pots or whatever I just said. Mayuri has a mouth half open and a blank stare. She clearly doesn't understand. A D-mail can be at most 36 English characters or 18 Japanese characters long. That makes experimentation difficult, so we'll want to improve that first. Furthermore, each D-mail is split into two 12-character segments. If you send 36 characters, you'll get 3 12-character emails. If you try to send more, everything after the 36th character disappears.
But we figured out how to control when it arrives. That's pretty good, right?
Though we can only set it in 1 hour increments, we can control how far back emails go by using the microwave's timer. Observation isn't enough. We need to find the underlying principle. What I've written here is nothing but verified phenomena. The underlying principle. You're right, it's not a complete time machine until we understand how it works. What could be the reason for the character limit? Maybe that's as much data as it can send back in time? And that's why things turn into jelly, because it can't send all the data back? Maybe? Taru and Kadisu remain silent. Suddenly Mayuri, who has been staring at the ceiling in confusion until now, raises her hand.
Chicken and bananas don't, chicken and bananas become gel chicken and gel bananas. But salt doesn't turn into gel salt, right?
So much gel.
According to Mayuri, the refrozen chicken had indeed been jellified when she tried eating it. Kadisu's prediction was right.
And you can send 36 letters in a T-mail, but everything past that disappears, right? So I think maybe you can't send big things or a lot of small things.
There's a data limit. That's what I said.
Maybe the curved black hole.
It's curved black hole.
The curved black hole.
Curved black hole.
The black hole's hole is too tight.
Mayushi, say that one more time, starting from hole.
Taru, shut up.
The hole is too tight.
Outrageous.
Stop making her say stuff like that. Mayuri has flowers for brains, so she's easy prey for Taru's perversions. It drives me crazy. The hole is tight. Huh. This might not be entirely wrong. Maybe we have the same problem CERN has with their time machine. Since they can't fully control the lifter, they can't make the singularities perfectly naked, which limits how much they can send.
Anyway, 6 Japanese or 12 English characters comes out to 12 bytes.
English characters are half-width, so they only use 1 byte, but full-width Japanese characters use 2. Bytes, not kilobytes?
Oh, so Makishi's bad with computers.
Is that so, assistant? Shut up. You don't see things measured in bytes nowadays, so I was just making sure. By the way, 1 kilobyte is 1024 bytes. 1 byte is 8 bits.
Well,
I didn't actually know that 1 byte is 8 bits. I knew the other stuff.
well, email isn't just comprised of text, there's more to it. Like the sender and receiver's email addresses, the header, and various other things.
Yawning.
So, roughly speaking, we can send data in 3 batches of 12 bytes then. By the way, I don't know if using a subject changes anything. But I'm pretty sure that...
Oh, but I'm pretty sure that chicken and bananas have to be larger than 12 bytes. How do you measure a banana in bytes anyway? Since each grain of salt is tiny, it's possible they could be converted into less than 12 bytes. So, larger masses get crushed by supergravity. Mass might not be the issue here. Data doesn't have mass. In any case, since the singularity isn't naked, the object is forced to pass through the event horizon. This one little strand of hair is just like... It's driving me crazy, guys. It's actually driving me crazy. It's staying. It's staying. Oh, damn. Inside the event horizon, space and time switch places, causing the subject that arrived at the ring singularity to reach ultra-high speed. The data, crushed and destroyed by supergravity, is shot out of the black hole. As a jellyman. But even a small mass has to pass through supergravity. How does it emerge unscathed? If the hole is too tight, then just inject more electrons. I don't think it's that simple. I mean, I'm sure CERN's tried that already, and yet they haven't gotten any results after 9 years of experiments. It's not as simple as increasing the flow of electrons. I don't know why I said electrons like that. I see. CERN has a lifter, but we don't know what in the phone wave is filling the same role, much less how to adjust it. Yeah, she has a point. We don't know what acts as the lifter, but we do know that it has successfully created a path wide enough to send approximately 36 bytes of data through the ring singularity. I don't get it.
Oh, wrong voice.
Ah! Stop yawning! I'm sorry, guys, I can't control it.
I don't get it. I don't get it.
My voice is dying. We're gonna have to cut off this episode soon. It's starting to go downhill. Miuri, finished with a chicken, looks at us in confusion. Think of it like an RPG. The ring singularity, the entrance to the event horizon, is the gate to the Demon Lord's castle. The Demon Lord? Hundreds of soldiers attack the heavily fortified Demon Lord's castle gates. The soldiers can use the magic called Lifter to force the castle gate open, but they can only keep it open for a moment before it closes. During that moment, only 12 soldiers can break through. The soldiers can only use Lifter magic 3 times. The 36 soldiers who make it through the gate return triumphantly as the heroes who slew the Demon Lord. But the soldiers who were left behind are imprisoned by the Demon Lord's minions. They're taken to the castle's prison cells and turned into slimes. The heroes save them after defeating the Demon Lord, but unfortunately, they go home as slimes.
So the soldiers who went home as slimes are jellymen?
But there's an exception. The soldiers can combine into Super Soldier with his strength and size of 100 ordinary soldiers. The Super Soldier has the power to defeat the Demon Lord alone, but since his body is too big, he can't pass through the gate, even when it's opened by the Lifter. And so, deprived of his magic's effectiveness, the weakened Super Soldier is seized by the Demon Lord's underlings and sent home in defeat as a giant slime.
Combining soldiers? That's just silly.
It's to illustrate that the object can't be too big.
I get it. That's really easy to understand.
It is?
It's a dumb metaphor, but I guess it works. At least as an explanation for why things get jellified.
It's all thanks to Mayuri's hint.
Mayushi was helpful?
Yeah, great insight, Mayuri.
Yay!
That was a little too high-pitched. Ow. It caused Beast a little bit of physical pain. But it's still a hypothesis. It hasn't been proven.
How would you prove it? With human experiments like CERN?
If Okabe and Hashida-san volunteer as test subjects, I'll happily experiment on you.
Human experimentation sounds kinda dirty, if you know what I mean. But I refuse. I'd rather play the doctor than the subject.
Same here. No, not in the way he's implying.
Idiots.
Kadisu gives us a cold stare and shrugs his shoulders in exasperation.
As I keep saying, the real problem is what the phone wave uses as a lifter. That, and one other thing. How come the discharge phenomenon and jellification only happen during a certain time frame? We may not
understand everything, but we've perfected the art of demailing. Isn't that our final answer?
Sending mail to the past is amazing, isn't it?
Though I guess it's not a real time machine unless we can send people to the past.
That's not true.
Even CERN has failed to send humans through. If you believe what Taitor says, it won't be another, 24 years until there's a true time machine?
I answer Karisu's sarcastic question with a nod. Physical time travel is impossible for us at the moment. We lack the funds and facilities available to CERN. And yet, we have realized a form of time travel. We've sent data to the past. Yo, here's my idea. Okay, here's my idea. If you find a way to, because obviously we can't send people back to the past, but what would be something that's equivalent to sending a person back? Like, say I want to go into the past. What is the equivalent of sending me to the past? It's something I touched on earlier in the series, when I was talking about the conservation of mass, and how if the conservation of mass applies, and that's why time travel can't happen, then I couldn't send this version of myself back into the past because I don't weigh exactly the same, I don't have the exact same mass as I did back then. No matter when, I wouldn't have the exact same mass. So, I talked about the only way that you could send somebody back to the past was to send their mind to the past. If you think about it, that is a form of transmitting data instead of transmitting an object. So, if we could find a way to take someone's consciousness or their mind, their thoughts, and send that back to the past, that's technically time travel, right? Because your consciousness would just be uploaded into your old body. Right? So you would have all of your memories from before you time travel. So it would be just like you sent your body back. Sort of like a Soma-like thing when we did the Soma Let's Play and they uploaded their consciousness to robots. Sort of like that. That's what I would say. I don't know how the hell you would upload someone's consciousness, send someone's consciousness back in time, but they did it in Soma. So I'm just thinking, hey, they could do it here. But with that said, that is going to be the end of this episode. I know it's been 4 weeks since the last one. December 30th was the last episode. But as I said, the series is going to be coming out more frequently now because we're going to be doing 2 episodes of Resident Evil 7. Typically, I'm posting those right after each other, so it's one day an episode of Resident Evil 7, then the next day an episode of Resident Evil 7, and then who knows when I'm going to be uploading Steins Gate into the mix, but it will always be after the 2 episodes of Resident Evil 7. So, yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it. Have a fantastic rest of your day. I upload videos semi-regularly, pretty constantly, so feel free to subscribe if you want, or don't. That's cool, too. And, yeah, I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye!